Hi, I'm Bobby Z, also known as the Junkyard Dog. Tales of the Junkyard Dog is a collection of hardcore and softcore poems that I have been working on for over 20 years. They cover the dark cloud days of my life and were used to expel the demons that I acquired from my youth. Writing started by accident and started to bloom the last 4 or 5 years. Many writers are inspired by what they read or have been taught. Me, on the other hand, have been inspired what I have lived for the past 73 years. Yes, I said, indeed, 73 fucking years. Growing up in Jersey City in the early 50s in cold water flats with party toilets with 5 people crammed in a 3-bedroom apartment, my father was a no-good drunken fucking bum, in and out of prisons and hooked on Sneaky Pete wine. For all of you that don't know, Sneaky Pete wine is a sweet port wine that is probably just as addictive as heroin. Whenever he did come home, he was drunk, and I always got a fucking beating. While other fathers were taking their sons fishing or to a ball game and doing father and son things, well, my father said, well, I think I'm going to do that too. The only fucking thing is my old man would take me to the Bowery and teach me how to roll the sleeping winos on the street. He was a real piece of shit. I wrote one about him, which we'll talk about later, and it's called Rest in Hell. Never read a book of poetry, read very few books, and have no idea what a syllable, pronoun, verb, or any fucking thing like that is. I once tried to enter a poetry contest, and they sent me back something, and they said, we need 5 lines, and we want you to put so many syllables. I fucking panicked. I had no fucking idea what they were talking about. I wake up at night with an idea, and I write it down, and next day it's done. Many others have dreamed of being a writer and went to fancy schools to be trained by some fucking liberal, left-wing commie professor who taught them nothing but bullshit. Me, on the other hand, always wanted to be a carpenter, and I have been one for 50 years. I started digging ditches in 1954 at 13 years of age and was heavily influenced by the many surrogate fathers who were the vets of World War II, who pounded patriotism and hard work into me. I feel that my writings are simple, pure, and untainted by what should and should not be. I believe that I can bring a blue-collar approach to a white-collar world. I also believe I have the ability to expose the real things in life that others have been unable to expose and do not want to expose or are fucking afraid to expose. Me, on the other hand, could give 2 shits what anyone thinks. Some of my works relate to the trials and tribulations of everyday life. Others about the demons that we all live with, but may not be aware of. I just fucking tell it like it is. I tell you what you don't want to hear because I don't give a flying fuck what anyone thinks. I am an original 50s street bad boy, and my writings are influenced by my real life experiences, which qualifies me to be the Junkyard Dog of the literary world. JYD, don't let your meat loaf. Stay tuned for many more exciting episodes. And make sure you hit that fucking subscribe button below. Rest in peace.